Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Football Analytics Rant Show. And today we shall have a conversation about the Premier League title race. As most of you will say, the most exciting title race in the top 5 leagues. So we have two teams running for it, same as the last year. And it's Arsenal and Man City. And almost same as last year. Spectacularly, Arsenal are leading most of the time, and City are nicely following them. And City have a game in hand also right now. I think they're tied on points, but City have a game in hand. And if City manage to win all their games, they're going to win the PL. And if City lose and Arsenal win all their games, they'll win. Or if City drew their game and Arsenal managed to win all their games, it will go down to goal difference, I think so. And if for Arsenal anything other than a win, they're out unless City loses the game.
And they have to keep that going for the next two games.
Yes, and if you don't know, the goal difference is not that much of a gap. It's just 2 goals, or if let's say now it is 3 goals, I think so. GD.
Yeah, 3 goals.
Yes, so Arsenal are on 61 and City are on 58, and Arsenal are on 86 points and City are on 85 points. And as we are talking now, within like 3 hours from now, the pending fixture that Man City have is going to be played against Spurs. I won't say, being realistic, I'd say City is going to win, but
knowing the history of this fixture,
yes,
difficult to call it.
Yes, I'm not sure if they will lose, because for them they need to win this trophy to finish the season on a high after they spectacularly crashed out of the UCL against Real Madrid. And at least winning the league title will give them like something to salvage and something to move on to the next season. And so they also don't have anything else to play for as of now, so they'll be fully focused on the game. So will be Arsenal. Now I'd say this next few games is going to be purely on the, let's say next 2 games for City and 1 game for Arsenal. It's purely based on going to be for mentality, experience, and that's where I think Arsenal are a little lagging. And I'm not ruling them out. If they win, good for them, well and truly happy. And I think the Arsenal fans will be happy. So much time they've not.
But I think that is the main reason why Arsenal should not win. Also, their fans are insufferable. We only talk, how should I say, bad about United fans because of how they are.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten the chance to talk about the Arsenal fans because they're all hidden because they haven't won anything.
They haven't won anything. Yeah.
The second they win, God knows what will happen. My God, I shudder to think about what will happen. But I guess we'll find out if they win.
If they win, yeah. I mean, they did get humbled. This thing, they thought they were going to win the UCL, but no. The worst Bayern team I've ever seen has beaten the best team you've ever seen in the last 20 years.
Fair enough.
So don't get your hopes too high. And so
I'll read out a few interesting facts. Tottenham have won their past 4 PL home games against City without ever conceding even 1 goal.
Yeah, bogey team.
So that is 4 seasons at home without conceding a goal against City. Okay? And Pep Guardiola has lost the most number of Premier League games against Spurs.
Tottenham.
Against Spurs for City than any other opponent that he has so far.
Absurd.
I don't understand. It's such a weird thing that happens every year. It's like Bayern with that Mönchengladbach.
Yeah.
Random results every year.
It's like what you call a jinx team or a bogey team. So the statistics are probably against City, but then
we'll see what happens. I don't want to call anything.
Even if it's a bogey team, I think they should be at least a draw. They should be able to get and comfort. If it is a draw, it will be actually very interesting. The last game will be a scoring fest. Like who scores the most goals.
It'll be the famous Aguero thing that happens again.
Like legit, it will go down to goal difference. I'm not even kidding. If it is a draw, Arsenal and Man City will be on 86 points, separated by 3 goals. And if City manage to win, then I think it's pretty much game over. Unless, because I think their last game is...
Who is the City of?
Yeah, I think their last game is against...
You just clicked on Man City there. It would have showed you. Just click any Man City.
Game, yeah, against West Ham. So West Ham has not that great this season. If you look at their Europa League performance.
If we ever get the chance, we should talk about David Moyes leaving. But we'll leave that for another time.
Yeah. And Spurs... the start they had, people thought, oh, Spurs they were leading the table at one point, if I'm not wrong. So unbeaten start they had, and then it went on like this.
Ange ball, it was
Ange
called.
ball. I mean, this guy, coach. I think we've talked about the coach. He's quite a reputed coach. If you don't know, I think he won the Asian Cup with Australia. He's won titles in Japan. With Celtic also, he played very well. So he's known to get young players. So he had the potential. Although Spurs fans were like, oh, nice, some random guy from Australia. And when they started winning, oh shit, he's good. Now they are again random guy from Australia.
This is what concerns me about the English fans. No. I mean, all football fans are like that, but it's a little too much.
Yeah. So... what do you think? We'll come to our predictions. What do you think is going to happen? First, we'll say about today's game. And what do you think will happen in today's game?
So...
Because history is against City winning.
History is against City winning, but the press conferences, I think, for both teams have come out already. The managers have talked to the press.
Okay.
And Ange has already said, what do you expect us to do? What do you think we will go out and do? Do you think we are going to lose just so that Arsenal won't win? That is not going to happen. And that's a very realistic thing for a manager to say. And he also asked, what kind of fans are these that want their team to lose? Just so that their rivals don't win. Which is a very valid thing. What kind of fans want themselves to lose just so their rivals don't win? The amount of pettiness, and I don't understand what that is.
I mean, we don't know. We have not been in North London as such. So we don't know how much pettiness. It's like very bad. I think I can expect some level of pettiness, especially from London fans and North London fans between each other. And so I think City is going to win from my side, or at least a draw. And if City doesn't win, I have a hot take. If City doesn't win this game, then I think Arsenal might win.
But Pep has, like I said,
because
we only talked about Ange. No, Pep said if we lose this game, we are losing the title. End of
I'm telling you that the same thing I have today, because they have to overcome a 3-goal deficit and make sure it's like if Arsenal are scoring 1 goal, City has to score 4 goals. If Arsenal are scoring 2 goals, City has to score 5 goals margin in the final game. So
and it's not like they're not incapable of doing it. They can do it.
Yeah. So a draw is also not good for them technically. I mean, it will give them a chance, but it will give Arsenal all the freedom, so they will be under less pressure than City because of the GD.
Yes.
So if City is going to win this game, they are winning the title 100%. I am giving that right now 100% they will win the title, because I do not see West Ham beating them. That is outwardly.
So that's a different conversation.
Yeah. But if City loses or draws this game, I can see Arsenal winning. Because it's not like they've been a bad team. I think they've broke some record of the most wins in a season or something. They had some 27 wins or something.
Who is this? No, it's Arsenal right now.
Yeah. So,
and see, this is not a bad Arsenal team per se.
Yeah.
But they're not like a very good team either.
Yeah.
I would still say far and
probably
above.
For the Arsenal's standards, this has been a very...
I would refrain from saying that on camera. No, but I just mean, they might have beaten Liverpool and they might have challenged Man City and all.
Yeah.
I genuinely still think last year's team was pretty good.
Yeah.
And I still think this season's team might on paper seem better, but I thought last year's team had a better chance.
Yeah. Okay.
So for some reason, I can't put my finger on it exactly, but I think if I go back
and
and
look, if
sit
you
and
look at
think
the starting 11, yes, but then they burned out.
But like this season, that team doesn't seem like is actually strong enough to challenge for the Premier League title. But maybe they'll make me eat my own words, which is highly unlikely. Because at the starting of the season, I called that Man City will win. I have never been wrong with these predictions. I'm pretty sure Man City will win. At the beginning of the season, I told Liverpool, I don't know, they became prime Tottenham, started bottling some 4 or 5 weeks ago. Who loses to Everton? So it just happens. Freak results happen. Yeah.
At home, I don't know, with some 20 that I don't know how long it has been since that happened. At home.
Klopp's last year, they wanted to do something. It's okay, let's not talk about that. We wanted to talk about Arsenal and City. So yeah, go on.
Yeah, nothing. I already made my prediction. I don't have anything else to
But
say.
see, Pep Guardiola is a master at playing mind games. He is now shifting all the pressure onto Tottenham.
Yeah.
Saying, if we lose, we won't win the title. So now the fans will be like, go City, go City. For the first time, City will, this is slander purely, but for the first time, City will play in a stadium where people are actually supporting them.
What the?
I'm telling you, this is pure slander.
Imagine the Arsenal fans, they have to support Spurs. They have to pray for Spurs to win. What a...
This guy, Ozil came out with the tweet or something, saying, I will stop my slander if you somehow beat them.
Yeah, if they win the game, I'll stop slandering us. That's how you can see the desperation there.
No, but realistically, how much do you think that, how likely do you think City are at bottling this?
This game, like, if bottling that, if they don't win this game, they are not going to win the league. But if they win this game, they're 100% winning. I don't care what.
So how likely do you think they're at bottling the game today?
I would give it a 70-30. 30 is my optimism.
30 of them not bottling it?
No, 30 of them bottling it.
Oh.
70% they won't bottle, but 30 because...
Mine is more of an 80-20 because Spurs, the past few games have been bad. I have tried watching them. It was bad.
That is the thing. Like every other season also Spurs have been bad, but they played well against City. Or they managed to get a result against City. That is why I'm keeping that 30%.
No, but I think all these seasons when they got those results against City, it didn't really affect City's title charge or their position in the table that much.
Yeah.
This time they actually have the power to make a change. They can decide who the winners are.
Who's going to be the winner?
So Tottenham, this is not slander to any of the Tottenham fans, but even I don't think there are any Tottenham fans are watching us, so screw you. So Tottenham are basically playing the role of a small team trying to affect the bigger results. You know, all these bottom table relegation teams sometimes end up deciding who is going to win the league.
Finished off.
Tottenham is basically playing that role right now. And they still haven't confirmed their Champions League qualification.
Yeah.
So this game is also very important for them because if they don't get the result now, they are not getting Champions League football.
So it's not like a meaningless game for them. So they have something to gain.
Which is why they will bottle it, is my theory. I know it's rude, but you can't disagree with me. I have a point.
I don't know what to expect from the game. I'd say it's going to be Tottenham sitting back and City having like 90% of the possession, and only way they're going to do is counter. That's all. And unless Son does some absurd shit, I don't know.
It's highly unlikely.
Highly unlikely. I'll give 70-30 and he's going to give 80-20.
The point is that the team has been so bad. Richarlison is their main man.
Yeah.
Richarlison has been bad enough that he's been dropped from the Brazil national squad.
Yeah.
So that should tell you how bad of a season the main front three is having. And Son is evergreen. Son has been good since I've laid eyes on him when he was playing in the Bundesliga. See, Bundesliga I have not watched him. I only watched him since he came to Spurs and all.
He played for Hamburg.
Who are the second division now.
If you don't know, Hamburg's rival St. Pauli has made it to the Bundesliga. And if you don't know about St. Pauli, they are considered the most violent fans in Germany, the most violent fans in Europe. They are, I don't know. You've seen hooligans and you've seen St. Pauli fans.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so I want to see what is going to happen.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah. And they had, I think, along with Hamburg, if you don't know, the second Bundesliga had the better average attendance, close to. I think that it is the only second division league which has.
No, in percentage, I think it had better than Bundesliga.
Yeah, it is the only second division league to be in the top 5 leagues with the highest average attendance. It's a second division league. That is the amount of
Oh, the fans in Germany are good.
Yeah.
Which is why at some point I want to work in Germany for a few years. No, genuinely, that's a lifelong goal. But we're different off
It's
the
cheap
topic.
also. It's cheap. That's the thing. It's not like it's expensive.
They actually care about the fans there.
You go to a PL team game and a PL ticket. Let's say a bottom Fulham tickets. A Fulham ticket costs twice a Bayern game.
That is ridiculous.
Yes, it is ridiculous. And you can get a ticket as low as 8 or 10 euros a Bayern game. I'm not joking. You can get a ticket for 8 or 10 euros if you're that is how 8 or 10 euros is, I think, less than 1,000 rupees in Indian currency. That is like a bargain when you consider if you're in Germany, that 8 or 10 euros. So yeah, we're going koncham off topic. So
No, Arsenal's last game, I just looked it up, it's with Everton.
okay,
And Everton have not been great this season, but since Sean Dyche has come in,
yeah,
they are actually affecting big things. Like, I don't know, I'm not saying that they are going to affect the entire overall season of Arsenal and all that,
yeah,
but they have been known to be party poopers under Sean Dyche especially. Like, they are like, okay, if I'm not having a good time, I'm making sure you're not having a good time for sure.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if I am having the best of my time, but I'm going to make sure you're going to have a good time. So it's very likely that even if City bottle it, Everton may do them a favor and hold them off.
yeah.
But it's a very... And I'm not saying that Premier League has been boring all these seasons, but I think this is the closest we've come to a title fight in some time.
Yeah.
Because even though Arsenal were till December or Jan last year, they were on top of the league, but by the end of Feb, we were sure that the title race is done.
Yeah.
But this year that didn't happen. And I don't think next year is going to happen either, because Jurgen Klopp leaving, there's nobody to push Guardiola that hard.
But then
Arteta is there, but I don't think this will happen next year.
There is a rumor that he's going to leave.
Who is this? Guardiola.
Yeah, there is
but
a small, I don't know how realistic it is.
He has a contract for 2 more years.
Yeah, so his main aim of staying was to win the UCL, and he has done it already. He won.
But what is he going to leave and do? I don't know. We are going into a different speculation.
I mean, he has told that he wants to go to a national team coach. I mean, he's basically finished club football. Nothing else he needs to do. So only thing left is maybe World Cup.
The slander was that rather than that Barcelona team, he never won with anyone else. Fair enough.
He did one now.
Fair enough.
So he has. I think he has proven everything, whatever he needs to do. I don't think anybody will have a doubt of his capabilities. So there is a small chance. I think, I don't know how true it is. Anyway, as you said, 2 years maybe. Maybe it's next to next season. Probably he wants to try for the UCL next year also, one last time probably. I don't think he's going to extend his contract, because he has shown an interest of coaching the national team, or he might do that thing that he did after he left Barca. He took a break for like 2-3 years or something, and then he came to coach Bayern. So I mean, it is a frustrating job, given how old this guy is and what all teams he's managing, and plus how high what do you say,
pressure,
high pressure. Yeah, he himself will be in so much this thing if you've seen him in games. So yeah, enough of that. So I think we've come to a conclusion regarding this.
Please let us know, who do you think will win? I think City will win, because I've said that quite a few months ago. Who do you think will win this Premier League?
Yeah, I'm going with City only.
And
this game is going to decide. Probably you might before our video comes, you might get to know.
I'll put this first. I'll put this before the UCL. I'll put it tonight. I'll edit it tonight. I will make sure it is out by before 12 o'clock in the midnight. It's 9:10 right now. I'll edit it right now and put it.
Okay. So you say you heard it first here. Okay, so thank you for watching, and
if you guys want us to speculate where Guardiola will go next, or what is going to happen in the Premier League next year, we are also interested to just sit and talk about nonsense that other people can listen. So we will record it and just put it outside instead of us talking.
Anything like that, anything you would want to, some absurd topic which nobody wants to talk, you can come and let us know.
I wanted to try this trivia thing for a very long time. So let's try this. There are 3 players in the Champions League with the same number of goals, sitting at the top of the chart.
Okay.
Number 1 and number 2 you can expect. Number 3 is a Barcelona reject. I would implore you to pause the video and type the answer if you know it. Maybe if you get 3 correct answers over a period of 3 episodes, we will give you a replica shot from one of our
Is this the current
season?
Okay.
Okay, pause it right now. I will tell you the answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Number 1 is Harry Kane with 8 goals. Number 2 is Kylian Mbappe with also 8 goals. Number 3 is Luke De Jong with PSV at 8 goals again.
What the hell? And to think PSV got out in the round of 16. I didn't expect that. I honestly didn't see that.
Thank you for watching. Bye bye.
Bye bye. It was nice.